Kính thưa Ngài Thủ tướng Ấn Độ Narendra Modi.
The Vietnam Buddhist Sanghas has long recognized the Indian role of spreading Buddha Dhamma in shaping the cultural and spiritual fabric of Asia. As we gather at the first Asian Buddhist Summit, ABS, organized by the International Buddhist Confederation, IBC, at Asoka Hotel, New Delhi on November 5, 2024, I am deeply honored to share our vision for the future of Buddhist leadership in this region. The first ABS theme, Role of Buddha Dhamma in Strengthening Asia, reflects powerfully with our collective journey as Buddhists and with Asian Buddhist community's commitment to promoting world peace, harmony, and cooperation through the teachings of the Buddha. Since the founding of the IBC in 2011, India has emerged as a global platform in unifying Buddhist nations across Asia. The vision set forth by Indian leadership has been exemplary in fostering dialogue and cooperation among Buddhist communities. Prime Minister Narendra Modi's foreign policy, emphasizing cultural and civilizational linkages, reinforces India's role as a bridge between past Buddhist traditions and modern aspirations. His Panchamrit framework, with its focus on dignity, dialogue, shared prosperity, and regional security, has seamlessly integrated Buddhist values into India's international relations, strengthening its soft power. Historically, the dissemination of Buddha Dhamma across Asia has been a unifying force. From the Mauryan Emperor Ashoka's efforts to spread the teachings beyond India's borders, to the trade and cultural exchanges along the Silk Road, Buddhist monks, pilgrims, and traders played crucial roles in shaping the spiritual landscape of Central and Eastern Asia. The modern relevance of these historical ties cannot be understated, particularly as Asia continues to rise on the global stage. Today, the transmission of Dhamma fosters not only spiritual growth, but also deeper political and economic collaboration between nations. India's leadership through the IBC has allowed the region to reflect on the enduring relevance of Buddha Dhamma in contemporary times. The successful organization of various summits and conferences, such as the recent Global Buddhist Summit in 2023, has created platforms for senior Sangha members, scholars, and practitioners to address global challenges through the lens of Buddhist philosophy. Vietnam acknowledges India's steadfast efforts in this regard and remains committed to contributing to these dialogues. Vietnam's own historical experience with Buddha Dhamma parallels much of Asia's journey. The role of Dhamma in Vietnam's cultural and spiritual identity is deeply rooted, and the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha has been at the forefront of promoting the values of compassion, peace, and inclusivity. Our participation in the ABS and continued collaboration with the IBC reflect a shared vision to ensure that the teachings of the Buddha guide us in addressing modern challenges, from environmental consciousness to conflict resolution. As we explore the sub-themes of this summit, particularly the dissemination of Buddha Dhamma, it is vital that we recognize the integral role of Indian relics, heritage, and sacred sites in maintaining our spiritual connection to the Buddha's teachings. These symbols, spread across Asia, act as anchors for communities, reminding us of the impermanence and interconnectedness of all beings. The Indian preservation of these sites not only serves a religious function, but also enhances cultural diplomacy and tourism, contributing to the economic vitality of India and the region. Furthermore, the sub-theme of Buddhakarika underscores the Buddha's journey of spreading the Dhamma through personal interaction and teaching. In today's world, as digital technologies reshape our interactions, the values of direct communication and compassion, as modeled by the Buddha, are more relevant than ever. The role of modern Buddhist leadership is to foster mutual understanding across borders, creating a new value-based society in Asia. We are particularly moved by India's Neighborhood First policy, which aligns with the Buddha's teaching of interconnectedness. This policy has strengthened ties not only with Vietnam, but with Buddhist nations across Asia. Vietnam commends India's efforts in promoting Buddhist culture and practices, from the cultural exchange of holy relics to the promotion of Vipassana meditation as a tool for well-being and peace. These initiatives have solidified India's role as a global leader in Buddhist diplomacy, reaffirming the centrality of Buddhist teachings in fostering global harmony. As we look ahead, the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha sees tremendous potential in further collaboration through forums like the ABS and Global Buddhist Summit. The role of Buddha Dhamma in shaping Asia's future is undeniable, and we stand ready to contribute to this shared mission. Together with the IBC and Buddhist communities from more than 25 participating countries, we can create a more compassionate and peaceful world, guided by the enduring wisdom of the Buddha. In light of the Asian Buddhist Summit's emphasis on the themes of Buddha Dhamma dissemination and its intersection with modern society, one suitable solution under the sub-theme of Buddhist art, architecture, and heritage is to advocate for a regional initiative focused on the preservation and revitalization of sacred Buddhist sites. These relics and monuments, which serve as cultural and spiritual beacons, could be leveraged not only for religious purposes, but also to strengthen cultural diplomacy among nations. By creating partnerships between countries such as India, Vietnam, and others in Asia, there could be joint efforts to restore and promote these heritage sites through international cooperation. This would not only support cultural preservation, but also foster tourism and economic growth, directly benefiting local communities. Another key sub-theme, Buddha Karika and dissemination of Buddha Dhamma, highlights the need for modern Buddhist leadership to emulate the Buddha's example of personal engagement. In the digital age, it is crucial to implement a strategy that incorporates both in-person spiritual guidance and digital outreach, ensuring that Dhamma remains accessible to all, particularly the youth. Platforms such as virtual conferences, online courses on mindfulness and compassion, and digital Sangha initiatives can help bridge gaps between nations and communities, fostering mutual understanding and compassion in line with Buddha's teachings. In conclusion, the Vietnam Buddhist Sangha remains committed to advancing the objectives of the Asian Buddhist Summit. By harnessing the power of cultural heritage and modern technology, we can address global challenges with Buddhist principles, fostering a world rooted in peace, wisdom, and compassion. Together with the International Buddhist Confederation, we are confident that these solutions will contribute significantly to the growth and unity of Buddhist communities across Asia and beyond.